Egg-O-Matic without like even a glass cover or anything. So I guess he can breathe in vacuum.
Everyone can breathe in Sonic space.
Well, no, because Eggman actually in previous space encounters has always had a glass dome over his cockpit. This is the only time he hasn't.
But Sonic never had anything.
Well, maybe he's just paranoid and never gave it a shot. I mean, anybody can breathe in space, and Sonic. You're still going to burn up, and you're still going to burn up upon re-entry, but you can breathe at least.
Remember, he's the goddamn Batman, and he can breathe in space.
Am I the only one who thought Egg Station Zone should have had a level?
Yeah, like some level segments in between the boss
Play
sections.
Play the beta version of Death Egg Zone from Sonic 2.
I'm saying the look of the level looked pretty good actually. It would have been nice to have at least one act's worth of a level that wasn't a blatant nostalgia trip kind of deal.
Yeah.
By the way, was there any point to? All right, in the boss rush, when you're beating up the Mad Gear portion, is there a point to the shutters going up in the background?
Nope.
Nope. No, I don't think so, but it does show you that there's only one hit left, which is a good cue. Because that's when you know the really tough attacks are coming.
Oh.
Let me see. What did you think of the ending?
What ending?
Oh, tell him who's the secret boss coming in next game.
Oh, I already know who that is. I found that through the leak.
No, not that.
Ixis Naugus. It's Ixis Naugus. Fuck you. It's Ixis Naugus. Ixis Naugus for episode 2, bitches. Snively driving the Egg-O-Matic, and Nate Morgan for playable character. Make it happen, Sega. It has to happen. Half of our subscribers are scratching their heads right now. It's like, who the fuck is Nate Morgan?
What the fuck is he talking about?
Ray the Squirrel, a second playable character.
No, Ray the Squirrel.
Where's the mighty love? No, wait, Ray the Squirrel is probably even more.
Ray's even more obscure.
Yeah.
Probably the most obscure playable character in any Sonic game ever.
Yeah.
Who's Ray the Squirrel?
Exactly.
Exactly. He appeared in, one game?
He appeared in one trackball game, which was one of the only 2 games Mighty ever appeared in.
What was it, Sega Sonic Arcade? Yeah, it was Sonic, Mighty, and
Ray the Squirrel. Ray the Flying Squirrel.
Ray the Flying Squirrel is actually a fairly prominent character in the Archie comics now. They keep bringing back obscure characters for that.
Well, better than coming up with new characters.
Yeah.
Well, they do come up with new characters, too. But it's charming to see the obscure ones. But back to what we were talking about, namely Sonic 4. I get the feeling there's one other niggle. What did you think of the level structure? Not level design, level structure. Like you can choose the acts in whatever order you want.
I don't know how I feel about that in the non-linearity approach. Like when I was playing the Wii version, I did the classic Genesis style. I just went from act to act.
Same here.
Me too.
I don't know. I mean, with the iPhone version, it's again it's the E3 build. All you got to do is beat Splash Hill Zone, and every single act's unlocked.
The Wii version does that too.
Yeah. Oh, does it? I don't know. I wouldn't know.
If you just not press the A button and go to the main menu, every act is unlocked.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Do you think that lowers replayability, or does it increase it?
I don't think it matters.
Well, you can start a new game and, save your least favorite level for last. Or just start from Eggman's base and then go to Splash Hill last just to fuck shit up. You can also, it also does let you choose from the beginning what order you get the Chaos Emeralds in and what levels and shit. So, you can save Splash Hill Act 2 or 1 for, the last Emerald.
All right, the last stop, Splash Hill Zone. We forgot to stop Eggman. Oh, right.
Run all the way back.
Can you fight the bosses before you beat all? Do you have to beat all the levels in the zone to fight the boss?
You beat all the acts in a level, and the boss unlocks. Beat all 4 bosses, Egg Station unlocks.
Okay, just wondering.
Except that there's no Robot Master weaknesses. The levels have a distinct order that you're encouraged to follow because they start easy and go hard as if they were linear anyway. So there's really no point to go non-linear in the first place. So yeah, it's completely fucking pointless.
Well, because you're not going to get the Chaos Emeralds on your first run through anyway.
Fuck.
By the way, did any of you know that you can press start and retry a special stage?
Yes, that's
not until the 5th one.
It's the only way you can fucking do these things.
I did abuse it for some of them, I do admit, but only for the time limits.
4, 5, and 7 can kiss my ass.
The only one I really had trouble with was 5.
I hated all.
5 is brutal. 7's okay once you know what's actually going on.
The thing is, though, like 7, you can't really. I don't know, unless you have like reflexes of a god. If the only way you can really fuck up in 7 is by touching the exclamation points, but if you know you're about to run into one, you got to have reflexes of Zeus himself to hit the start button to hit retry.
Like I said, the start button requires like a 1-second relay, which fucks me over a lot. It's like, oh, I know I'm about to hit it. Crap, it won't fucking pause.
Well, to be fair, they probably programmed that in to prevent it being abused.
We abuse it anyway.
Yeah.
Granted, but it makes it a little bit harder.
And then there's, of course, the fucking bumpers that if you so much as tap, going at less than,
I never
1
want to see
centimeter
a
an
fucking
hour.
Bumper in a Sonic game ever again.
Yeah, you go like 1 centimeter per hour. You so much as tap it, you get sent flying.
You get sent 60 miles backwards.
You know, at this point, Ryan, since we've repeated pretty much everything we said during the first half of this recording, you might as well just cut off everything before Johnny showed up. Just FYI. A little editing tip there. Just saying.
Sure, why not? I'll edit it tomorrow. I'm too tired now.
What? You're recording this? I was going to ask that, but I didn't feel like interrupting the conversation.
Yes, we are.
Woo!
What do you want to see in Sonic 4 Episode 2, Johnny?
Tails and Knuckles.
How about some fixed physics?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Characters aside, fixed physics. Fixed physics. That's pretty it. Like I can't say anything about I can't say shit about level design. Here's another thing though. If you're going to use the excuse of having Episode 1 as a prologue to the series, which I guess is an excuse that you can reuse level designs for previous Sonic games, you better not reuse any other level designs for the next few episodes. So, for some reason, I get the feeling that they're going to use a bullshit excuse saying, well, everyone loved the approach on Episode 1, so we're going to rehash more level designs.
I didn't care for the rehash level designs.
Me neither.
Well, let me put it this way. My brother Mark, he's a casual Sonic player. He doesn't play Sonic nearly as often as I do. In fact, he's only pretty familiar with the classics. The moment I showed him some new stuff for Sonic 4, the first thing he asked was, "Is this a remake?" It's like, no, it's a sequel.
And then, of course, they went so far as to even have the freaking Spring Yard Zone barrels in Casino Street.
That is nostalgia that we do not need, Sega.
Oh, and we can't forget the cheap Orbinaut placements in Lost Labyrinth.
They got that right.
Fuck the green ones.
What is it with those green ones? They're kind of weird.
I don't know. Is there even like a proper way to hit them?
Nope. Invincibility
box. No, abuse your hitbox.
Besides using the invincibility box, I mean like a legit.
Abuse their shitty hitboxes. It's actually pretty easy to hit them without getting hit yourself if you hit them like between their spikes.
If I hit them, I'm guessing you just jump into them, don't homing attack into them.
Well, yeah.
How do you feel about the slicers, Johnny?
You know what? I didn't really mind them this time. Because by the time I see one on screen, I just don't want to attack right into it.
Yeah.
How
do you feel about shell crackers?
Fuck themselves up the ass. No, I'm serious. I don't know why. I still think they still got their disjointed hitbox.
Did you? Speaking of shell crackers, I just found out a few days ago. Did you know that you can just spin dash into shell crackers from the front?
In this game or Sonic 2?
In Sonic 2.
No. Why would I want to test that out?
Well, you can, as long as they're not actually punching. Their spike thing doesn't actually damage anything.
We're talking about a split second here, though. The moment they're on screen.
Actually, if you're enough of a distance away that they're still walking towards you, you can safely spin dash and you'll hit them, no problem. I did not know that, and I've been playing the game for like 16 years.
Yeah, I figured. But I think I'm okay with jumping on them.
Well, it helps to know that you can spin dash them because that's the only way certain.
I'll tell you who I hate more though in this: the Asterons.
Yeah, they were surprisingly annoying in this
I have yet
game.
to get hit by an Asteron in this game.
I got hit once.
What?
No, I have not gotten hit by a single Asteron.
Come on, 4. Asteron. Why do people always hate the Asterons? They're so easy to avoid.
I don't mind them so much in Sonic 2 because they're pretty damn easy and predictable. But in this one, they kind of really blend in with the background, and I don't know why, but I think their spikes travel a lot farther than they did in Sonic 2. You can't off-screen them.
Wait. Hang on. They blend in, but they're 3D objects. They're the most jaggy things there.
The entire backgrounds are made out of 3D.
No, they're pre-rendered. And as such, they're much smoother on the Wii.
Badniks are pre-rendered too. They're not 3D objects.
They're not pre-rendered. They're 3D objects.
No, they're pre-rendered.
No, they're 3D objects. That's why they're so fucking jaggy.
Rendered.
No, they're not.
Insert the action replay and crack the code.
No, I have it from people who've cracked the code. The Badniks are also 3D models.
I'll have to look into that. But I'm pretty sure they're
background. The backgrounds are 3D either, so they're the same thing.
Also, there are a lot of objects in the environment that are also 3D, like the spikes, the bumpers, and the pinball levels. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of another 3D one. The vines are 3D. The boulders are 3D. And there are miscellaneous background, foreground objects that are 3D.
For whatever reason.
Well, they look good that way.
Do they?
But yeah. Well, most of the time. Not so much on the Wii version, mind. Because the Wii version,
I'm still like, but before I review it, I need to play the HD version, which is not much different. You mind, just a little minor graphical facelift. That's about it.
Same game.
What are you doing for the review?
What do you mean?
Yeah. I am going to review that one myself, too.
Yeah. Well, aren't we technically reviewing it now?
Well, kinda.
I mean, like
kinda,
a
sorta, maybe
video review that doesn't bore the shit out of everyone listening. But yeah. With video footage to back up, one of the things I want to do is I want to take footage from Sonic 2. I think I can actually just use the footage I have from my Let's Play, as a matter of fact, and demonstrate, like, in bullet points, visual bullet points, all the differences in physics that make it not so fun.
Yeah.
And I also want to illustrate something about the dash pads. I'll probably wind up using that one big Splash Hill example.
The one that we all know.
Yeah.
Why
is that dash pad between the two S-tubes? Seriously.
I don't know. And I look at it, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I am capable of holding forward.
No.
Fuck you for thinking I can't.
That dash pad has no reason to be there. The S-tubes work the same way they normally do. They shoot you forward even without dash pad help, which makes me wonder, why are there dash pads in front of the S-tubes? They don't need to be there. The S-tubes are dash pads in and of themselves.
Maybe they were predicting something like Sonic 3 where you can get stuck in them provided you glitch yourself right.
Except this game doesn't go fast enough, and even if it did, that problem only happened because the Genesis happened to be a bit too slow to keep up with Sonic.
You ever try going, out of curiosity, have you guys ever tried going back into an S tube from the other way?
Yeah, that's how you glitch it up.
It doesn't